Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm coming to you with a challenge from Crafting with Wine's channel. It's Carolyn, Crafting with Wine. It's called a hashtag Crafting Happens Celebration, Celebration, Celebration giveaway. And what it is, she's asking you to answer 15 questions with a video response, and you have to do it live, or I wouldn't be doing this. But it's part of the giveaway. You have to answer these 15 questions live with, your face being seen, or I wouldn't be doing this. But anyway, you have to do a visible video. It requires you to do a visible video, and it ends June the 1st. And then you have to post a link on the video where she tells about this video, this challenge. But anyway, I will link all that down below with the 15 questions. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. But it's called hashtag Crafting Happens Celebration, Celebration, Celebration giveaway. VR for Crafting with Wines, Carolyn. That's her name, Carolyn. And the first question is, name and how long you have been doing YouTube videos. Well, I started doing YouTube videos a year ago, this past May the 10th, and I've got my challenge going on for my year's anniversary. Before that, I had started watching Dollar Tree videos, people doing hauls and stuff, and I thought it was really interesting. So I was kind of scared at first, but I got up the nerve and I did my first YouTube Dollar Tree haul. Okay, number 2, how long have you been crafting? Well, if you count DIYs, for a long time. But actually, I started cross-stitching back in the, I'd say, early 80s. When my daughter was very young. I cross-stitched a lot back then, and I had a lot of my stuff framed. But as you all know, I have CMT, which is Charcot-Marie tooth disease, and it affects my hands really bad. And as years have gone on, the delicate part of holding a needle and stuff, I can't do that. So I had to give up cross-stitching. And I've still done my DIYs and done flower arrangements and wreaths and stuff like that. But since I started doing my YouTube channel, I saw the people doing paper crafting, and I really liked that, and so I started doing paper crafting. And a lot of that work is tedious where my hands are concerned, but as long as I take my time and do it over and over and over and over again, I eventually get it done. I say it takes me 10 times longer to do a pocket letter or an embellishment or anything crafting, paper crafting. It takes me 10 times longer than it does somebody else, but eventually I get it done. So where I tell my friend on here, she knows who she is. We bounce stuff back and forth off each other every time we're crafting, and she knows who she is. I do something one time and have to take it apart 2 or 3 times before I get it right, but eventually I get it done. And so far I'm proud of the pocket letters and embellishments and stuff that I have been making. Okay. Number 3, what did you first start crafting and why? Well, I just answered that. First thing I started crafting was cross stitch. I started doing that, and then after that I started doing DIY projects. What do you craft now? Well, I just answered that too. I craft paper products like pocket letters, and I want to start doing flip books. I make DIYs. I do DIY projects and pocket letters, and I do project shares on my channel, which y'all all know that if you follow me. Okay, number 5, what is your most prized craft that you have made? Well, when I started making pocket letters, I started doing them back in November, and a real good friend, well, we've become friends, she challenged me to do a pocket letter swap with her for 6 months, and we've been doing that. And actually, last month was supposed to be our 6 months, but we carried it over to this month, and neither one of us have got our 6th pocket letter done yet. So I guess I'm working on mine, and she's still working on hers, but we're gonna get it done eventually. But Valentine's Day, I did some swaps, and I made one pocket letter that reminded me of back when I was younger, my teenage years, when I could still wear high heel shoes, which I can't now due to the CMT, and Easter dress that I had. And that pocket letter reminded me of those days, because I had the high heel shoes on them and a dress. And to me, that is my prize craft. I actually had intended to send it out in a Valentine's Day swap, but I didn't. I kept it for myself because it just reminded me of that so much. So yeah, that's to this day, that's my most prized craft. Okay, number 6. Are you a hoarder or do you purge? If a hoarder, what do you hoard? My daughter would say I'm a hoarder because I've got her bedroom from where she moved out when she got married in '09. It's packed full of stuff, and I keep saying that I'm going to clean it out and make it my craft room. I've got it halfway cleaned out and been purging stuff, so I can move all my craft stuff from my living room from my kitchen to that room and get off my kitchen table from crafting. But I ain't got there yet, and I have been purging, but I do hoard, and I hoard stuff. Yeah, I hoard a lot of stuff. So it's not just one thing, it's a lot of stuff. But eventually, what I do hoard, my daughter eventually has to come back and say, Mama, can I have this? Mama, can I have that? And just like months before that, she's saying, Mama, you should have thrown that away. So, number 7. What do you do any monthly stamp or kit clubs? Who and why them? No, I don't, because I think if I'm going to spend my money, it's going to be for something that I want, not something somebody's going to send me that I might not want. So, no, I don't. Number 8. What is your craft style? Do you use a signature element in your projects? I don't really have a craft style. I just do whatever I think is pretty and what I think whoever I'm crafting the project for will like, and you know, I get some ideas. If it's for somebody that I've watched their channel and somebody that's told me that they like something, I try to incorporate what I know that they like or what they've told me that they like into the project, along with my imagination, and just hope that they like what I send. And the majority of the time they do, or at least they say they do anyway. And no, I don't have a signature element. Number 9. Do you have your dream craft space? If not, what would it look like? No, I don't have my dream craft space. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to convert that bedroom into a crafting space. And what would it look like? I have no clue. Right now, I just would love to have my own space to craft where I wouldn't have to pack everything up and then take everything out. Just a room that I could organize all my craft items in, like just my knickknacks and paper and just somewhere to organize stuff in. That would be a true blessing to have right now. And number 10, do you craft with music or TV? What do you listen to or watch? Neither. I live by myself and I like my quiet time, and my TV is on for 1 hour a day. After I get up in the mornings, I turn the TV off and I turn it on for 1 hour a day to watch a program at 2 o'clock. I turn it off at 3, and it's not turned back on until I go to bed at night. And I watch TV until I get ready to go to sleep. And music, I don't listen to music unless I'm in the car going somewhere. Number 11, if you were a Disney princess, who would it be? Well, that's hard to say because I'm not a girly. I like girly stuff, but I'm not a girly girl. So, if I had to pick one, I would probably say Belle, because she sees the beast for his heart, not for what he looks like. And I'm the type of person that sees a person for what's inside, not for what's on the outside of a person. That's just who I've always been and who I always will be. I don't look at the outside of a person or their surroundings or where they live or their financial situation. I always look at their heart, what's inside of them, and how they treat other people as to their financial situation or what they can provide for me or give to me. I don't look at people that way. I look at the inside of what's on the inside of a person. To me, that's the true beauty of a person. Now, a lot of people may not feel that way, but that's how I feel. I look at what's on the inside of a person, as opposed to the outside of a person. So I would have to say Belle. So I think that's Beauty and the Beast. I think her name's Belle. See, I don't even know the princesses' names, but that's who I would pick. Beauty and the Beast. If her name's Belle, that's who I would pick. I think her name's Belle. Okay, number 12. What is your favorite animal? Well, we all know my favorite animal is a cat. If you're talking about domestic animals, my favorite animal is a cat. But if you're talking about wild animal, I don't know. I'm just going to say cat. I like dogs, but only certain breeds of dogs. But my favorite animal, all-time animal, is a cat. Number 12. What is your guilty pleasure? Don't have any. Because I don't feel guilty about anything. If you should feel guilty about it, you shouldn't do it. Or if you eat something and have to feel guilty about it, you shouldn't eat it. If you do something and have to feel guilty about it, you shouldn't do it. I mean, that's the way I feel about it. So, I don't have any guilty pleasures. Okay, number 14. What do you like to collect? I don't collect anything at this time except craft stuff to craft with. I used to collect hummingbirds when my daughter was, well, not when my daughter was growing up, because she knew what the word no was. You tell her no one time and she didn't touch anything. But I collect hummingbirds and Princess House crystal when my granddaughter was growing up. I had Princess House crystal and hummingbird collection when my granddaughter was growing up. But eventually the bills broke off all my hummingbirds and my crystal kept getting broke. So I thought, well, that's just material things. No need to worry about it. So I just gave all that up. I have a few hummingbirds left that are collector's items that were real expensive that I put up in my cases that nobody can touch, and so I just quit collecting because I got tired of them getting broke. And I wouldn't dare put anything out for my grandson now because he's a little hellion, but I love him to death anyway. So okay, and number 15, coffee or tea? Neither. Even though I was raised a country girl, lived in the country all my life, don't like coffee, don't like tea. My pleasure is Diet Mountain Dew all the way. And water once in a while. But water rusts your innards, so don't like water neither. So anyway, that's my 15 questions. And I know my answers are crazy, but I answered them to the best of my knowledge. But anyway, if you would like to do this challenge, go over to Crafty Wines channel and check out all the rules and everything, and I will link everything down below. And I hope you will go over and check it out and think about doing this challenge, because like I said, it ends June 1st. You still got this week to do it, and this weekend. And I hope you enjoyed this, because I enjoyed doing it. And I will see you in my next video. So if you like what you see, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.